Hi guys, welcome back to the wonderful world of Faith with a Few. So today's video comes to you from the Blue Mountain, which are some really cool mountains in Sydney. As you can see, I'm all like scarfed up and jumpered up, even though it's really bright. It's actually quite warm if you're in the sun, but I'm also at the top of the mountain, so it's really cold, but it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So today's video, hopefully I can get to shoot from here if the wind of the trees and stuff don't make too much noise. If not, I'll find another location. I'm walking through the rainforest, and it just occurred to me that, well, not just occurred to me, but it's just something I love, that each one of these plants, each one of these single leaves, each one of the vines that I just passed, like every single piece has been put together by God. Every leaf that's fallen, that's not even a word, is it? Every leaf that's fallen, every single stump of a tree, God knew, God planted, God, like, do you know what I mean? Like, even before man knew that this was here, God knew it was here. Before we built walkways and bridges to walk through it, God knew that it was here. God is the reason that these, roots still get nourishment. That look, these flowers, they're green. They're green, like, it's crazy. Each and every single bit of this forest, God created and God knows. It's amazing. That is our God, absolutely amazing. Guys, I was going to film here because it's a really beautiful location. These are the Katoomba Falls, and it's a waterfall, which is really gorgeous, but it's getting really busy. People are making up noise, so I'll move on. But it's really gorgeous. Okay, so guys, today's video is going to be based on Isaiah 32. I was reading Isaiah 32, and it was talking a little bit about calamity and stuff, but there was a little bit about kind of righteousness and peace. And oh my gosh, a bird. Oh, that scared me. Oh, that scared me. I'm not used to being in the rainforest and random animals just crop out of nowhere. But Isaiah 32 verse 17, it says, "The work of righteousness will be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness and assurance forever." And it's just one verse, like I said before, but something I was really thinking about on the way here and even yesterday actually. But it's just a powerful reminder. It says something really important, so I'll go on again. It says, "The work of righteousness will be peace, and the effect of righteousness will be quietness and assurance." And for me, it almost shows that righteousness, being upright, being just. One thing is that the work of that righteousness will bring peace. And then oh my gosh, these birds are scaring the life out of me. Sorry. Oh, they're so scary. So the work of righteousness will be peace. So the things of righteousness, they produce peace. So when you're in a place of righteousness, peace will be your portion. So when, and obviously our righteousness is Christ. We are the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. And so when you're working or when you're in that place of righteousness, that produces peace. And then the effect of that righteousness will then produce a quietness and an assurance. It really just resonated with me because obviously, like I said, I spent a lot of time on this holiday in really quiet, serene places, just trying to reclaim my peace, stay in a place of peace. And to be honest, one of my fears was, and I said to one or two people that I'd been speaking to while I've been out here, that I was almost scared that whilst I've been able to reclaim my peace and kind of maintain my peace while I'm out here, I'm also scared that I'll lose it when I go back to the UK. And then it just dawned on me that peace is not a place, peace is not Australia, peace is not the Blue Mountains, peace is not the beach, peace is not the valleys or the mountains, or peace is not a place, peace is a person, and that person is Jesus. If these birds don't stop that one more time, they're scaring the life. Come see these birds, come see them. But they keep flying out nowhere, and that they scare the life out of me. But anyway, sorry guys. And so peace is not a place, peace is a person, and that person is Jesus Christ. And so for me, my worry shouldn't be that, oh, I'm going to lose my peace when I go back to London and I'm around the same people, the same environments and the same situations, but rather it should be, well, actually Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace, and as long as I hold on to him, I will maintain my peace. And it also reminds me of something that one of my pastors said to me about this whole experience. He said to me that my prayer should be like that of Elijah, that when Elijah, he ate that food from that widow, and then that lasted him for the next 40 days, and he had a lasting encounter, a lasting effect, and he went in the strength of that last meal for 40 days. And that's one of the reasons why this video is called The Lasting Effect. Because if we go back to the scripture that I spoke of, Isaiah 32 verse 17, it says that the thing about righteousness is that righteousness will do two things. Its work will produce peace, and then its effect will be quietness and assurance. And so if you have that righteousness, there is a lasting work and there's a lasting effect. The lasting work is peace, the lasting effect is assurance, and quietness, that's still confidence. And so for me in particular, that means when I'm here, if I'm clinging on to righteousness and the righteousness that I am through Christ and the righteousness of Christ and the fact that he is my peace and my prince, then that lasting righteousness should produce an assurance and a quietness and a still confidence, even after I leave Australia, even after I get back to London, even after the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks when I'm in London and things are busy, hectic and stressful again. There should be a lasting effect because I'm connected to the Prince of Righteousness, because I'm connected to Jesus, who is righteousness himself. It reminds me of Moses. Moses had an encounter with God. The encounter was so tangible, so present, so prevalent that it left a mark on him. He was covered with the glory of God, that so much so that when he went down the mountain, he covered his face so the people, the children of Israel, would not see it. They would not partake or share in that glory. But there was a lasting effect of that encounter with God. Like I said before, there was a lasting effect of Elijah's encounter with the widow when she gave him food. There was a lasting effect. Whenever you're in the place or you're in the presence of God, there should always be a lasting effect. Likewise, here I am, maintaining my peace through the righteousness. Righteousness is producing peace. Then the work of that righteousness is quietness and confidence. There should be a lasting effect. So that's why this video is called a lasting effect. So when you're with people, when you're doing things, always seek and pray and say, you know what, God, let there be a lasting effect of this outpouring, of this expression, of this manifestation of your power, your grace to my life, and let that bless you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.